Hi, Anthony and Alexandra. It's Katie and Dee again. We are at 6 Sawmill in East Hampton. Figured if we were going to be dragging you out to Sagaponack, we might as well bring you to East Hampton Fringe, where you can get a nice house on a big piece of property right around where we were looking. What I like about this property is it is set back. As you can see, it's very private. It is a flag lot, but it's a very attractive one with nice mature plantings. So very, very nicely done. It's about eight minutes to East Hampton Village from here. So it's got a great location where you're so close to everything. So let's take a quick peek. Everything, and this is new construction. So, it's got a lot of what you guys were looking for. So beautiful. I love all the natural light in this house. Got your dining room, coat closet, beautiful entryway. So we'll come in here. I love the ceilings in here. Nice and tall, nice and bright. Everything's new. It still has that new house smell. Beautiful fireplace. Now, I know from here the backyard doesn't look like what we're looking for, but if you remember the house in Southampton on Arbutus that we looked at, this is very similar to that setup where you may not have as much right directly in the back, but you've got plenty of room on the sides. So we're gonna go take a quick peek at that. So nice covered porch area here off of the this could be the primary or the junior primary. There is another bedroom upstairs, so it would really just depend on your preference. This one does have an extra closet, so I would personally make this the primary, the real primary, but again, I know with the kids being so small, you guys might want to be upstairs, and there is a room that will accommodate you up there. But this goes down to the basement, which is finished and great. I think you're going to like the basement on this one. But plenty of yard space over here. Okay, nice big pool. It is heated gunite salt water. And it also has the hot tub in it. You've got the outdoor kitchen already installed. And then you do have the fireplace, so plenty of covered area for you guys to entertain inside and outside. There is some bamboo. I'm not sure how you feel about that. Some people love it, some people hate it, but it is there. And it's just very peaceful. It's very calm here. And I love that everything is new, so there's really nothing that you guys have to worry about with this one. No updates, no painting. So that alone is something that I think really makes this house valuable. So you come in here, you have your formal living room in there. You have more of like your den / family area here. You've got a little wet bar area, which is great. I love how this home is open, but it's not one giant room. Like, even though the last house we looked at was really cool and really open, it did feel like it was just kind of one big room, whereas this, like, you're gonna put your kitchen table in here. This is where the kitchen is. This is where the dining room is. So there's no guesswork in it, which is something that I really appreciate here. Got a lovely pantry here, really nice. And again, it's got that new house smell. One of my favorite smells in the whole world. So your formal dining room. And then we'll walk through the kitchen, your double ovens, all the high-end appliances. And I like how it's very sleek and sophisticated in here, but it doesn't feel sterile. There is a nice warmth to this property that you don't always get with new construction. So I like that. Now this goes upstairs to like a private room that could be your 6-bedroom. It could be your nanny suite. It could be a game room. It could be an office. We will take a look at that in just one second, but I wanted to point out the garage. So your 2-car garage, nice and clean, plenty of space for everything. I love that you also have this entrance to the back here. And then now we're gonna go upstairs and just take a quick peek up here, because it is a really cool space. So this room is great. It's nice and big, nice and bright. You have the closet, you have an exit to the upstairs balcony, as do the other bedrooms up here, which is really nice. Beautiful bathroom. Here's a nice view of the front. So plenty of parking, nice big showers. So this would be great for any out of town guest, or again, office space, game room, whatever you fancy. So now we're back in the kitchen. We're gonna come through the living room areas, and we're gonna go check out this downstairs primary. So beautiful, nice and big, nice and bright. You have your outside exit to the pool area. You have a fireplace. Really very tasteful. You have the double closets, which is always nice. Both are a nice size. I'm sure we can find room for Anthony's stuff somewhere. And it looks like they have everything, they just haven't been built yet. So you have this beautiful, huge bathroom, double vanity, standalone tub, giant shower, just everything you need. I love the big tiles. Just keeps everything clean. Okay, so now we're gonna head upstairs. That is a finished basement, which I think you guys are gonna love, but we'll check that out last. I love this area. It's the perfect place, like I know Mom always mentions, reading to the kids at night. You could put a nice little reading nook up here. You have the front balcony, which is really nice. Just another kind of like little covered area. Okay. Kind of a view from the top. Okay, and then this is the other primary. So it's about the same size. It does not have the fireplace, and it only has the one closet. But while the kids are little, it might not be a bad place to sleep and bunker down for the night. Plenty of room, double vanities, standalone tub, and a nice big shower. So really just missing one closet and a fireplace to compete with the one downstairs. But I like how it's set, you know, over here, so it's private. And then you have the kids close by, but not right on top of you. Beautiful laundry room, nice and open and big. Another very well-appointed bedroom and ensuite. Nice sized closets. And again, just plenty of room. Balcony, which we'll look at in the last bedroom. This is kind of a nice, like, giant, like, storage closet, linen closet. And then you have this last bedroom up here. Again, all of them are ensuite, which is really nice. Everything is brand new. Nice big closets everywhere. And now we'll take a look at the balcony. So it's a little bit windy today, but again, we're looking at this at the barest time of year. Things are just starting to bloom, so this will all fill in really nicely when you guys are actually back here and using the yard. But I love how all the bedrooms on this side of the house have access, and plus that bonus game room or bedroom, whatever you decide to do with that space, those have access to this, and then the other primary has its own private, which is kind of cool. So everybody kind of has their own little balcony space, which is a nice little feature you don't always see in every house. And just to point out the natural light, I mean, there's no lights on in this bedroom, and it's so bright in here still. It's just really very, very bright, very open. It's very peaceful. Okay, so now we'll go check out the lower level and on to the next. Double doors, coat closet, powder room, living room. And I love how it's so open and the floating staircase, it just really gives it a nice, open, contemporary feel. So this basement is definitely one of the better ones that we've looked at recently. You have this beautiful open space here, complete with a wine cellar. You have your outdoor egress, which is great. I mean, there's not even any real dead leaves down here. So I think it's really a testament to the quality of the build and the fact that the builder is really taking care of this property. So you have this area for the gym, already set to go. You just need to put down the flooring and bring in the machines and it's ready to go. And then over here, you have a theater room. And I mean, it is like a really proper theater room. Like you feel like you're at the movies here, which is really nice. I'm sure that you guys would love this with the kids. And then mommy and daddy's playroom, the wine cellar. Nice full bathroom down here. Again, I'm loving the big tiles. It just makes everything feel so clean. And then you have this extra space down here that you could easily make into an office or a bedroom, whatever your fancy. And then this is okay, so mechanicals. And I like how it's kind of like set away from everything. It's not just behind some like closet door. It's got its own kind of wing, and then you do have access into the garage as well. So just everything has been really well thought out here. It's well built. I think it's definitely something I'd like you guys to see if you're willing to come to East Hampton, because I think it checks a lot of the boxes. So please let us know what you think and if you'd like to add it to our list for your next visit. Thank you guys so much. Talk to you soon.